Well, yeah, it is
By your
justified
actions?
in the fact that you just interrupt people
What happened to
and you
casting no slur on it? What happened to using your tongue to
constantly. That's not a fucking
so just screw the actual
slur,
ethics that is taught in the
dude.
text that you claim to believe,
It's a
right?
name
You have ethics?
and a label.
You're breaking
You're
up.
supposed to be some saint that is actually
Own it.
scripture, but you
If you're gonna
control your tongue in an ethical way that the law commands
debate
us to
somebody
speak,
when you
right?
don't even,
Badamad,
I
you're
don't
breaking up.
adhere to your doctrine. I don't adhere to your doctrine, boy. You should already understand that. I'm
And notice how you always vilify me
a
every
heretic.
argument to you. All I'm doing is expressing a counter argument. I didn't attack your character, I didn't attack your state of
I'm
mind,
not
I didn't attack your
vilifying
attitude,
you.
I didn't attack your acumen, I didn't attack
Gregory,
you in any way. But every time I say a
I'm
counter argument
saying
to you,
your
you're going to
actions.
attack my character.
I'm judging you by your actions, motherfucker, not your character. You
So
do
you
it every
keep
time.
casting slurs on me.
Every time, Gregory,
Every time
you
every
interrupt
time
everybody.
you can attack my character, and you want to cast slurs on me, and I'm the one that's being disrespectful.
Attacking
Gregory,
You're
it doesn't matter. Gregory, it doesn't matter what you say, man.
So
you interrupt everybody.
Not
Everybody,
your own
dude.
master. You can't have
BattleMod
control your
interrupts
feelings.
too. BattleMod interrupts too. I don't know why you guys are
Gregory
arguing.
interrupts everybody. He interrupts everybody.
Well, I'm just listening to this conversation.
Super
BattleMod
nice. Listen, shut up.
I give
super nice
I
mod that's trying to help him out. He interrupts him too.
I just interrupted you. But I'm supposed to be the one that's the guilty perpetrator, just interrupting everyone. Never letting anyone finish.
BattleMod called him idiot and other
I'm not
things.
calling you
Gregory
guilty.
never called him anything.
Yeah, because I got fucking tired of being interrupted, punk. I already warned you, Milky. I'm not going to keep doing it.
A lot.
I know. Listen, if you're going to interrupt me, don't cry when I interrupt you. That's what it boils down to. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You don't believe in your own doctrine, and you don't walk the walk. You just talk the talk.
You're projecting. So notice, and audience, pay attention. BattleMod does this every time I express a counter argument to him, because I have enough courage and enough audacity to express a counter argument when I disagree with him. And every time that happens, he resorts to ad hominems and mockery and slandering. And
I do that every time you just keep talking over me, dude. And I'm not, listen, everybody here knows.
If I've been respectfully asking me to stop doing that, especially when I do it accidentally, I'm not doing it with any evil intent. You'd rather cast slurs and slander me.
Yeah, you know, 100 times I've talked to you blaming on lag, dude. Whatever.
Gregory, you act like somebody.
When you think someone finished talking, like right there, me and Sir just
remember that I cast a single slur even unto this point in time.
Gregory acts like he grew up without a dad. He really does, because he has no respect
actually did.
Anybody.
Zooming to know and stop dogpiling me and trying to be an enemy and joining people who are casting slurs on me and slandering me every time I kind of argue someone. Maybe you would actually understand me and my position, and maybe you should open your ears and actually listen and be long to listen rather than quick to speak.
No, you
have no justification to make yourself an enemy of me. There's no reason. I've done no evil unto you. None.
You interrupt everybody. You interrupt everybody.
About me, and I say that I am no justification for making an enemy out of me. None.
See what I'm saying? See, you won't let nobody talk. You won't let me answer you. I said no one likes you because you interrupt everybody. Everybody, dude. That's why
I don't interrupt everyone. And plenty of witnesses who can testify to that.
See, you just interrupted me just then. When she's being uber nice to you, trying to explain to you the situation, you will not let her talk. You interrupt her. When she's being uber nice to you, dude. When you don't deserve it, because you're just sitting there interrupting her like you do everybody.
I don't interrupt everyone. You do doing this constant false witnessing.
But BattleMod has two in this conversation.
I have witnesses.
BattleMod has two.
We're not talking about
everyone's interruption. Has chosen to make himself an enemy out of me. He doesn't want to rightly judge anything.
Dude, I don't understand. Everybody's interrupted. I've interrupted. Serbs interrupted Gregory. Gregory interrupted BattleMod. BattleMod interrupted Gregory. That's how conversations work. I don't understand why you guys are arguing about this. It makes no sense.
Right. I serve that I am has chosen to make an enemy out of me. I don't know why.
And I don't know. And I don't know why you guys are comparing interrupting. I see you just interrupted me on accident. I don't know why you guys are
Exactly why.
comparing
You have to
interrupting
listen.
to calling someone idiot. It doesn't. Calling someone idiot and other stuff is not compared to interrupting. It just is not. Sir, if you just interrupted me on accident, you had no idea I was about to talk, but I talked first. So you accidentally interrupted me. It's not that big of a deal. It's just how
Thank
conversations work,
you.
guys.
It is a big deal when you do it all the time and never let no one finish.
Battlemod did it to me, but I never criticized him for it at all. I never, because I knew that was him passionate and he was just conversating.
So this is why conversations like this can never get nowhere, because folks like I said, there I am, just want to abandon reason and exaggerate and make an enemy out of people and focus on that rather than the topic at hand.
You're abandoning reason. Everyone tells you to stop interrupting. You don't take no reason to it.
Again, with this hyperbole, with this exaggeration,
It's a fact.
that's not a fact.
Yeah. Ping,
Just
ping,
constantly exaggerating. You're not trying to reason.
Ping Bible study and ask how many people you interrupt and why they don't like you for interrupting.
In fact,
Yeah, but
you have the
people are going to
microphone
take
so close.
Battlemod's side.
Do it.
People are going to take Battlemod's side. He's not only a mod. Like, come on,
They
guys.
don't even know
He's
the
got-
conversations
He's got the
involved.
microphone so close to his mouth. Sorry for clipping you, Chris. But Greg's got the microphone so close to his mouth that you have no choice but to let him have the floor because you start getting clipped.
I honestly didn't notice that. I noticed them both having the floor, and at first it started normal, and then Battlemod got a little angry, and then Gregory got a little angry, and that's what happens. Like when you have a disagreement, that's normal.
It's the voice sensitivity thing. It'll start clipping your voice when there's something
Battlemod
coming in.
and Gregory are both loud, but if you right click on their profile, you can turn down the volume.
That's got nothing to do with it.
Sorry, I'm just trying to help my bud.
You can manipulate the volume.
The volume has nothing to do with it, though.
So then why did you mention the volume?
Super interesting. I just want to let you guys know.
Because whenever some people start talking, especially when they're on certain devices, they have priority and they start audio clipping the other person. So they start, their stuff starts chopping in and out. You know what I mean? It's just something that happens. I think it's the gain, or what is it? Noise suppression thing. The crisp noise suppression thing. So that's all that is. It's like when there's data coming in and you're trying to speak out, it takes priority, and there's settings you can play with, but it just clips automatically still. There's no way to prevent it.
Back to the previous topic that we were talking about. So I just skimmed through this article that Battlemon just recently posted, and it says nothing about John 1:1 being missing, nor John 1:14 being missing. So this site does not substantiate his argument.
You haven't read the whole article.
I have.
No, you haven't. You said it.
John
You
1:1.
just skimmed through it. Listen, dude, don't interrupt me because I'm done. I'm ready to tell you how it is. Next time we have a conversation, and instead of letting somebody respond, you interrupt them to trigger them. So when they get pissed off, you can play victim. I'm not going to respond. I'm just going to ban you. And if you're going to talk shit about me when I'm not in the lobby, I'm going to ban you right now. I go for snacks. I come back. You're still talking shit about me. Get control of your emotions, guy. I got control of mine. That's why I'm being specific. You're not going to sit here and break me, dude, or I'll ban you. And I guarantee no one's going to let you back. My bans are permanent. People don't override me here. Especially Milky, shut up, dude.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're interrupting me too. I'm not playing with you, dude.
I said sorry. Sorry, man.
What a glorious example of being a disciple of the Lord.
You don't interrupt a person every time they're talking and call it a conversation, guy. So I'm not going to play this game with you anymore. I will mute you every time I want to be heard. How's that? Would you rather I just do that, Greg?
So back to the text at hand. John 1:1 isn't even mentioned.
My God.
Answer my question, Greg.
Oh. That's my answer, no. So back to the text at hand.
Good, now you can get a cool off period.
You got a honey bun? Or is
No.
that bear claw?
Oh no, no, it's a slider, bro.
Oh, I thought it was a
So
donut.
this is an example of how he debates every time, Josh. Every time. You can listen to iServe. He'll ask you a question, and then he'll interrupt you until you get so pissed off that you give an emotional response. It is mentioned in there, Gregory. You just give an example that you don't want to read the entire damn thing.
I believe it's Shift F4 for or Control F4 for search function. You can just type in John 1:1 and it'll like look it up. No, but yeah, I kind of have been there and done that, and sometimes I'll have no choice but to just be quiet because some people have a booming voice, and I'm not one to like have a urinating contest over it. So if what they think is more important, then let them with their young age.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. Both of you
I'm
are
with you, bro.
come on, guys. I don't know. This is childish.
It is childish, and the fact that people co-sign him when he does this every time just gets irritating.
Like
Yeah,
he says, I'm his
but you
enemy.
okay,
Milk.
sorry.
Sorry. Go ahead, Milky. Finish your piece. I don't want you to interrupt me when I talk. So go ahead.
I said, Batman, I thought you interrupted, and Gregory, and I thought Gregory interrupted you too. I think you both were doing
Oh,
it.
I did. I got tired of getting interrupted, so I just
He
started
wasn't.
talking over him. Is basically what.
Yeah,
Listen, dude,
but he
there's three
wasn't
people in
targeting.
here that disagreed with me. He
Yeah,
does it every time. The last three times I tried to have this conversation with him, all he does is interrupt and
but you
break.
had to admit you're pretty like, you're pretty not a hard person to talk to, but like you're tough on your stances and beliefs.
It's
So
simple.
you're gonna be
Listen,
passionate and interrupt
it's
him as
simple.
much as he interrupts you. You know,
No, listen. I
that's what I
give
know.
him what he gives me from the get go. I don't have a problem letting other people finish their damn sentence, guy. You don't know me,
Oh, I'm just
and
talking
you're
about this
not gonna
conversation.
make snap judgments on me on one conversation
I'm not judging you. I'm really not. I'm just
or
talking
one
about. I'm
time
talking
you
about.
got
I don't think
moderated
he's
about
judging
something you
you.
don't like. Yours is biased anyway because you didn't like me moderating in my own damn server.
No, dude. I just don't like you threatening. You know, I think everybody can have a
I
civil
don't
discussion
care.
here without this, like without calling people idiot and stuff like that. I think it's wrong. I think it's dumb.
I called him an idiot because he does that to me every time, Milky. We've been doing this for years.
Yeah, again,
Him and
I
I.
said at the beginning, I'm talking only about this conversation that I was really interested in. That's
And
it.
ask
I don't know
iServe.
about previous
iServe's
stuff.
been here every time I've ever tried to talk to Gregory. He does the same shit to me.
Yeah, I understand past stuff can influence you now, but this conversation alone, I thought everything was going fine. I don't
After
know why.
about after about 10 times of somebody doing the exact same thing, you're going to get an emotional response that you're fishing for.
Do you think maybe someone could moderate and you and Gregory talk about what you were previously talking about, and it'd be cool?
Gregory,
Maybe, maybe
Gregory would have to be muted.
without muting or insults or
No,
commenting on
No,
somebody
he,
interrupting.
he cannot have a conversation like
Milky,
that.
you're just
He
not
can't
hearing
do
it,
it.
dude.
Yeah, you're not here, man.
We
Listen. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm listening.
No, go ahead because we know from experience and you got that experience, bro. Go ahead. You can say it
So,
well.
Gregory's not my enemy. He's just an annoying, immature male. He will not listen to reason when people tell him over and over again. Our problem with him is not what he says; it's when he says it. He interrupts everybody. Everybody, man. It doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah,
He
but if
cannot sit there.
you gotta understand, he's
Shut up.
really
I don't want to
passionate
hear your
about something.
opinion. Let me finish.
I thought you're done. My bad.
No, I'll tell you when I'm finished. Okay.
Okay.
He does it to everybody, even Blaze. Okay, Blaze is trying to be uber nice to him and tell him like what the problem is, and he interrupts her. He won't even let her finish when you got a moderator trying to save your ass, trying to be really polite to you, putting up with your bullshit like for a good 30 minutes, and he can't even get it through his head that he needs to stop interrupting her. Like I don't have a problem with Gregory or anything says. It's how he says it because he doesn't let anyone finish what they're saying. It doesn't matter who they are. He can't help himself, and it's annoying as hell, and it's makes it really frustrating to listen to. That's my only problem with him, and that's his problem. And I'm done. Yeah, my false testimony. Okay. I guess you don't listen to yourself either. Maybe you have a problem listening to yourself too.
Yeah, to be honest, I came down here and I heard somebody talking about biblical patriarchs and Semitic, basically Semitic patriarchs, Abraham, descendants of Abraham, even Isaac, yes, was a covenant son, and yes, Isaac was a son of Abraham, and yes, they are Semitic people. And they're sitting there saying that they're pedophiles and all that stuff. So I had to get you to come in here, Mike.
Thank you, Joshua.
Because when I left earlier, we were reading Matthew and Luke, right?
Yeah,
And come
it turned
back in.
into a. It's turning into how what is that word he used? What's I can't
Sexist?
even remember.
Misogynist.
Yeah, it's all misogynist and all this stuff. Yeah, I think we need to reteach people what the roles of men and women are in the Word and what the Father says about it. 'Cause
Hmm.
there's so much deception about it.
Yeah, I just had to kind of put a kibosh to that because I don't tolerate that. Not in here. For debate, that's the one room up. That's debate VC, and there's even a like text channel for that too. So that's where debates go, and there's even a philosophy board for those that are religious without belonging to one religion, and those that are spiritual or New Age. I mean, even politics. I mean, there's all that kind of stuff. But you know, this one, this Bible with the open book, and then you have another one, Bible study. Uh, Pretty much, it's like think about it, right? One's in prayers, and the other one's in discussion. So this is about reading the Bible and discussing the things that we find in the Bible. It's not about debate. Debate is the one above.